Continuing from the previous tutorial in customizing our Astra WordPress theme, from the main customization area, go to the sidebar section and click on the little arrow, and for the default layout you want no sidebar, and for the pages change it from default to no sidebar. We're going to use another program which we're going to install now to do all of our layouts and sidebars, so we don't need the sidebar from Astra here. Go ahead and publish those settings. Go ahead and close the sidebar area, and now close the widget editing area, and that will bring you back to the WordPress dashboard here. You're going to spend most of the time here in the dashboard or in the pages area. Next, let's do a couple more customizations here in WordPress itself. You're going to want to go down to the settings area here in the general dashboard and choose reading, the reading option, and make sure that your home page here displays a static page. And so we're going to need to create a home page here. Let's actually do that before we go back here and set up the reading settings. Go ahead and go to pages first, and let's create a home page. We have a sample page there, but we're going to create our home page and work on that one. So call that home and publish it. Make sure that publishes, and then let's go back to the settings reading area, and this time under your home page displays, choose a static page, but select home in the home page drop down, and then go ahead and scroll down and save your changes. Be sure you're saving your changes as you go or you'll lose your work. Now we're ready to add our plugins and add-ons, and so you're going to go to the plugins area here in the general dashboard, and you're going to add a new plugin. And the primary plugin we'll use is a page building tool called Elementor. So we're going to add a new plugin here. So let's choose Upload Plugin, and let's search for Elementor. And that should find it right there in the top spot. Click on Install Now. And then after it's installed, remember to always activate. So that's been activated. And there's a little tutorial that I recommend that you watch once you install this. It's a 2-minute tutorial just helping you get started. I'm going to also go over Elementor, the basics, in the next tutorial, but you can go ahead and watch that. You can also go to the Elementor website. Type in Elementor tutorials in YouTube. You'll see a bunch of Elementor tutorials there. And then go back to the plugins area. We need to install one more plugin for now. And that's going to be, click on Add New, and that one is called Duplicator. And that one is to save your work after you've done your work for today. You want to make sure that you save stuff, so we're going to go ahead and install Duplicator, WordPress migration plugin, activate it, and then while we're at it here, go ahead and go to the Duplicator menu item. Notice there's a new dashboard item for Duplicator. Go to Packages, and let's go ahead and save what you've done so far. Just a good habit to save your work as you go. So hasn't found any packages because you just installed this, so click on Create New. And one nice thing about the SiteGround host is it works really well with this tool. So it's going to check the host, it's going to check the server and make sure everything's okay, but everything's going to be fine because we've been using this with SiteGround for a while. So I would say call this initial course setup, and that way you'll have a backup of this. So go ahead and name that one, click on Next, and here's the test that it's doing. Notice that everything is green. That's why we go with SiteGround, because it works really well with these tools. So go ahead and scroll to the bottom and click on Build. It'll build your package. This is just backing up your work. And then after it builds this package, go ahead and download both the installer and the archive file. And then save those somewhere that you'll remember where they are. I would create a backup folder and make a folder for the course. Have another web folder for your website. And then inside that website folder, put a backup folder, maybe even the date, and then save these files, both of them. The archive file will be quite a bit bigger. Don't change the name of those files. Just save them somewhere in a labeled folder that you know what it is. Now let's go back to our pages. Go to All Pages, and let's now build out your first page, your home page. So click on the home there, and then notice there's a button here called Edit with Elementor. So let's stop for now, and in the next tutorial, I'll demonstrate for you how you can set up your very first page, set up your default settings in Elementor, and create your very first page.